Suplex
everyone,
and Chill.
Welcome to what we'll call this our season premiere episode of Grappling with the Gilmans. I'm Josh.
I'm Josh.
I'm also Josh.
Again?
Yeah.
All right. And hopefully this time we really are back. More on that in a minute. To talk about some topics in pro wrestling. I suppose for those who watch or listen to the show, I would imagine you are wondering, where have we been?
All over the place.
So, please let me explain.
Up, down, all around.
So, this podcast is a four-person operation, because with us, as always, is producer Roman.
Hey, 5.
5, technically.
You forgot about John.
John.
4.5.
But he's not essential. He is part of the show.
4.5.
He absolutely is part of the show, but he is not here with us this morning. We're doing this
week.
But we are doing this at a sort of an unusual time.
Yeah, he's gonna bring some weird
He's gonna bring in his own wrestling collection.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
weird
right.
Photos.
That's right.
He said he had like a cactus
Yeah,
Jack
he kept talking about this book of photos. Well, next time. Next time, whenever it is that we're back here again, and we don't know when that is, hopefully then. But
hopefully next week.
at a minimum, to do this show, you need the 4 people in this room, because clearly without Roman, there's no show. So
without us, there's no show.
And obviously, well, certainly not without you two. There's no show. So, in August, Roman did some traveling. The boys really did some traveling all over this great country of ours.
America.
So, we were off for a few weeks in August. 2 weeks ago, we were here.
Ooh, we were?
We did a whole show talking about Forbidden Door.
Yay.
But unfortunately, we had some technical problems, and that show will be lost to the ether. But if I may digress, there is one part of that show that was salvaged and should be up on the social media soon. Sam, you want to talk about it?
Okay, I had an interview with featured on Discovery, Ivar the Micro, talking about his life story and his new rock band. So that should be uploaded soon, right?
Yes.
Soonish.
Keep an eye on the social media.
And
no, we're gonna get that in a minute.
Talk about that.
So that, unfortunately, we did do a show 2 weeks ago, but the show was gone. But Sam's interview with Ivar the Micro, which was great, should be up shortly. Last week, producer Roman was out living his best life, going to see the Oasis show and the U.S. Open.
How many times
so again,
did you cry?
No show.
How many times did you cry?
So we
3?
are back.
That's where all the middle-aged white men
This
go.
week,
Oasis.
and hopefully
I don't think
you all will
he's
get to
middle-aged.
see this, and we are thrilled to be back doing the show.
You're like 28,
Look.
right?
Wait, what are you talking about?
I know it.
Ha.
Oh, muzzle tap.
Ooh,
Happy
yes.
birthday.
Now, so that is where we have been. But hopefully this, again, the boys are back in school, and they have activities that they do. So
I do.
hopefully we're going to try and get back on a more regular recording schedule. But we are thrilled to be back with all of you, and hopefully you all get to see this. Now,
we also have a whole slew of new content.
we're going to get that
Later.
Now,
Later.
we're going to set a record for shout-outs on this show this morning, because we've got a bunch of them. Because last Sunday, oh my God, what a time. Our friends at our new favorite indie wrestling promotion, Pro Wrestling Entertainment, put on a show in connection with a hoagie festival here in Philadelphia. And what a time we had. So we all have shout-outs. I'm going to give mine at the beginning, at the end. First off, we got to see producer Roman there in his DJ persona. It was great to see all of our friends from Suplex. But a huge shout-out right off the bat to all of our friends at PWE. This was a great day. We're going to hear more about what they're up to in the future. Keep an eye. Is it just the Twitter, Roman? At PWE shows on Twitter.
Instagram.
Same now on Instagram?
No, it's just at Entertainment. It's just.
Oh, wait. The Instagram is at Pro Wrestling Entertainment?
At Pro Wrestling ENT.
At Pro Wrestling ENT on Instagram, and at PWE shows on Twitter. For all information about their upcoming events, please support them. They're great guys. And this was a great time. Now, so shout out to them. And so we arrived at this event, the three of us, and we are making our way around, starting to sample some food. And who should come up and introduce themselves to us but producer Roman's parents?
Yeah, we met your
Lovely
dad.
people.
Yeah.
It was great to meet them. So
I had a lot
a
of
shout out
questions
to
I didn't have
Mr. and
time to
Mrs.
ask them
Fiorella.
right yet.
It was really great to meet you.
We had Lucha Mask.
She did have her Eagles lucha mask. If you remember that story from around when Gunky
Years.
took it when the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Well, it wasn't years
We
ago.
now know that Roman's mother has multiple
She had 3. and then-
Eagles lucha masks.
Yeah.
Amazing. Other introduction, we got to see a friend of the show, Sean Smith. It was great to see him. Great guy. He was victorious in his match against some jabroni in a Cowboys jersey. I'm not even going to give his name. It doesn't matter. So it was great to see Sean. Now, let's go to you next because I know you've got a shout out and you need to talk about what you did at the show.
Yeah, so
Into the microphone.
this should be uploaded soon as well.
Let's hope so.
Hopefully. Don't touch me.
Come on.
Another interview with the wrestling phenomenon known as Luigi Primo. Also very nice. He
was great.
he's something.
Yeah, he is quite something. So there was Sam got to ask some questions of Luigi Primo. That should also be up on the social media fairly soon. I'll tell you what, that guy, you flip a switch and he is on. Amazing.
Real pro.
Yeah, he is a professional. Now, there is a clip of this somewhere. Now there's a montage. I think that's on one of the Suplex's social media where you can see it now. But I clearly you want to tell the story about your involvement in the show and your new friend, the Crusher, not to be confused with the man who made Milwaukee famous. Go.
Oh, okay. So
It's on our Instagram, on PW's Instagram. There's a
Oh,
montage.
yeah, there's a montage on Pro Wrestling Entertainment's Instagram that shows this, but clearly you have to talk about it.
So we found a seat, and it was like right near where the people came out. So while we were sitting down, I was looking one way to try and find the people that were coming out, and then all of a sudden I heard like a loud cracking noise, and then she threw my cup, and then it just stayed there for the rest of the show.
Yeah, this was a woman wrestler who goes by the Crusher,
Yes.
and she came out crushing random plastic cups. So her thing is crushing things.
Yes. And then whatever the jabroni's name was, what was his name?
Mr. Bean.
Ben the Bean.
That was his name. Yeah, if you
from
close your
Chicago?
eyes and picture in your mind what a wrestler named Ben the Bean would look like, that is what this guy
Yeah.
looked like.
He was like the white cheeseburger.
Yeah, without the charisma.
So, and then they ended up outside the ring, like near where we were sitting, and they pulled up Father's chair and just told me to start chopping him.
Yeah,
So I did.
Max got involved in the match, chopping Ben
Not
the
your
Bean.
first
So
time.
shout out to Crusher and Ben, and what was his name
Ben
again?
the
Mr.
Bean.
Ben Bean.
Yeah, this was incredible. He actually got involved in the match on behalf of the Crusher. So big shout out to the Crusher. Now, last thing.
Oh wait.
Oh, wait, you got
what was
another-
the guy's name? Oh my God, what was his name? The hot dog man.
Hot dog starts.
Yeah,
Hot
go
dog-
him. Hot dog
Oh
starts.
yeah,
He
shout
took
out
a
to
photo
Hot
with
Dog
us.
Starks too. You guys
I
got
got to
those
hold
in.
his child, Frank.
Now, there is footage of this, Pedro.
Oh.
Oh damn.
Maybe you can send it because I was omitted from
It's
this.
on Instagram.
Is it really?
Not with me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
I didn't.
Little video that we put up. Yes.
I saw a
Uh-oh,
video
Dad.
of this, but I didn't see myself in it.
Uh-oh,
I don't
Dad.
believe-
For a second.
All right.
Uh-oh,
Well,
Dad.
I didn't see myself. If I'm incorrect, I apologize to
Uh-oh,
Pedro,
Dad.
but I didn't see it. But here goes. So the main event of this show was Jordan Oliver, correct?
Yeah.
Against
Who's been getting his
Sam's
ass
new
whipped.
friend Luigi Primo.
Hasn't Jordan Oliver getting his ass
Oh,
whipped
wait,
on
wait,
Ring of
I just
Honor?
want to say something real quick.
Go ahead.
Oh my God, that man spun the pizza dough the
He
entire
did.
match.
He did. He did.
He,
Listen, it's married
it was the
He-
whole match.
The entire
He's
match, that
dedicated.
man kept working that pizza dough.
He's dedicated.
Wow,
He is.
was even doing tricks between the
Yeah,
legs behind
he
the
did.
back.
He did.
Oh my God.
So, at the end of that match, there was some outside interference
BTA.
from the.
What are they?
What would you?
BTA.
The BTA crew, which included Gunky.
Damn it, Gunky, why?
So
Tony Storm's new friend.
So so this beatdown of poor Luigi is happening. And then what should come over the loudspeaker but enter Sandman? Out comes the legendary and friend of the show, the Sandman, with his Singapore cane covered in hoagie rolls.
No, I thought it was a whole ass hoagie.
No, he was like, you gotta make sure there's lettuce on it. He's like, we gotta really sell it.
Yeah. So he gets in the ring. He clears the ring. Now the
Actual wrestlers.
So, the Hoagie Festival took place at a local brewery here in Philadelphia. So you can imagine what happens next. The Sandman begins to, we'll
Pour
say,
beer in.
share beers in his way with some people around ringside. So he's making his way around. And he sees me, and he must recognize me because I'm yelling, Sandman, Sandman. So he comes over, and yes, I did get beer poured in and on me by the Sandman.
He was covered in beer, and it was so awkward that we had to take an Uber on the ride back.
It was.
And he was just covered in beer.
It is one of my all-time favorite
also
moments
offered
as
it
a
to
wrestling
you.
fan.
Yeah, and then, well, first he tried to pour beer in my mouth.
Yeah, he was looking at Max. I was like, no. But it is an all-time moment for me as a wrestling fan.
He was like a
It's
13-year-old girl with
amazing.
the Airs tour.
When I thanked him after the show, he said he took it easy on me. But thank you again to the legendary Sandman. It was amazing, and hopefully somewhere that will make its way onto our social media at Grappling with the Gilmans on Instagram. But again, this was an amazing time. And again, we're gonna be talking about them as future events get scheduled. But keep your eye out on the social media. They are great guys. They are our friends of the show.
J.A.
He's looking dapper.
we want to,
So
they're really now in my mind the official indie promotion of Grappling with the Gilmans. So, you're going to hear more about them in the future.
It's going to be sort of a very good partnership.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, it has been, forgetting about the Forbidden Door show that's, lost.
Lost to the...
It has been quite some time since we have done this show. Many things have gone down in the wrestling business. So,
Or just the
God
world
help me,
here.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to open the floor up to you two. If there's any topic
Yeah, can I have my phone for
that
this?
we have missed in the last, 6 weeks or so that you want to address, the floor is yours.
Yes,
Sam,
I-
you seem
I-
to have something.
I would like to
you
say-
can keep talking.
Don Callis, why? He kind of deserved it, but still, why?
What are we talking
He's
about?
a child.
Oh, go ahead. You have
He's
to
a
explain what you're
child.
you have to explain what you're talking about.
On, what's it called?
Was it a Ring of
Death
Honor
Before
show?
Dishonor.
Oh, with Death Before Dishonor this happened.
Tiny Boom AJ, whatever his name is, got choked out.
Big
Justice,
Justice.
yeah. Big Justice got choked out by Don Callis.
Yeah, that seems wrong.
Well, Sam was talking about how he deserved it.
Like, what?
Yeah.
I thought you two were fans.
Listen.
him.
Nah,
He's
listen.
not
The
like a-
Rizzler's
You
better.
just
He's a squeaker.
You like AJ,
He's a squeaker.
and you like the Rizzler.
Yes.
You don't like Big
Now,
Justice.
listen, he can barely sell. I saw that
He's
video.
not a trained pro
He can't
wrestler.
take. He can
He's
barely
the
get.
worst
he can barely
spear I've
take a
ever
bump.
seen.
Oh
He
my
can
God.
barely give a bump. I mean, like
I don't think he's ever taken a bump.
He can't run the ropes. I mean, like
He's
what is
not
this?
a trained wrestler. How is he supposed to know how to run the ropes?
Wait till the Rizzler comes in for the same.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
I bet no, but I bet he's like, he's like a small 8-year-old that's built like a truck. He can give a good spear. He's
Yeah.
round. I mean, like it makes sense.
All right. Anything else?
Okay.
Sam, you have your phone, so I
No,
assume
he's
you've
like,
got something.
He's like not.
Okay, WrestleMania
Oh yeah, we're gonna get
Oh
right
my
to
God.
this.
43
All right, because I got a lot to say about this topic.
will
generally, but
be
Go ahead.
taking place
Taking place.
in stop copying me.
Sorry.
Riyadh,
Riyadh.
Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
So
Hooey.
of course, I checked the comments to see what the people think. The most liked thing was the pho with 21,000 likes.
I'm gonna let that one go.
The pho.
We got
And
it.
a list of here are things I'd rather see than WrestleMania in Saudi. a new Katie Vick storyline,
Yeah, these are good.
the return of Vince McMahon, Ryback, and Alberto Del Rio,
Yeah, that's good.
Doink the Clown versus Eva Marie,
Oh my God.
Goldberg versus Undertaker on loop for 6 hours,
Oh God.
turning NXT into a competition show again, Justin Bieber versus El Grande Americano, Katy Perry winning the Women's World title, Eric Rowan bring back the spider in a cage gimmick,
Yeah, that was bad.
Maxine Dupree winning the WWE Championship from Cody Rhodes, Akira Tozawa winning the Royal Rumble at number 1,
That
the
would be a good
return of the
storyline.
Spirit Squad.
Oh.
Here are some other
Now, is
ones.
this one person's list or
Yes.
just okay? You want to give them a shout
A
out?
puppy getting ran over by a steamroller.
Oh yeah, they went too far with
a
that one.
house burning down.
Well, we saw that
my
on Dynamite.
house burning down, and the end of the world. At the undeniable heel.
Yeah, that's a good list. All right,
Oh, and their bio is life sucks and then you die.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a good. Now that's a good list. Now, I have a lot I want to say about TKO.
And also in the press conference, they brought out the whole cleanup crew, and everybody looked miserable.
Well, you want to name names?
Yeah, let's just name names here. Liv
ahead.
Morgan.
What do you mean?
They were behind them at the announcement, and they looked miserable announcing that WrestleMania 43 was going to
Well,
be there.
Wait,
Here-
okay, who's there?
Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, Logan Paul, Liv Morgan,
Is Logan-
Charlotte Flair,
Where's Logan Paul's loud and
Stephanie Vaquer,
Yeah.
Bianca Belair, and nobody looked happy to be there.
Well,
Not even Undertaker looked happy.
there's a few. There's a lot to say about them.
They all looked miserable.
Yeah, well, they're gonna have
Even
to.
Sean looked miserable.
They're gonna have to spend a
Can I see a
significant amount of
photo?
time in
And
Saudi
Sean
Arabia.
looked so jolly though all the time.
He does. Well, he's a
Is
happy
he
guy.
bald now?
No, yeah, kind
All right.
He's balding.
I will say I did see a clip of this morning. They played the video announcing this last night at When Worlds Collide. People booed, and there was a chant of "You sold out."
Oh,
Um,
but here's the thing.
now look,
Like, I'm gonna be lulled to sleep by the crowd. London.
Yeah.
But also, here's the thing. New Orleans got the. I feel like someone made at Santi. Like, he made a very good point that this could very well turn into boxing, where the only two cities that get this would be Las Vegas and Riyadh. Because listen, nobody else is gonna outbid those two
Well,
places.
yeah, no, that's-
London's not bidding. Australia's not bidding.
That's-
so that means the places like Miami, Los Angeles.
how about here in
New
Philadelphia?
York,
We've had WrestleMania.
Philadelphia, Chicago.
No, you're right. That's
That's
a good
really it.
point.
Look, heck, even Cincinnati, Ohio.
Look,
Ohio.
that's a really good point. I mean, look,
Puerto Rico. That would be that. I would love a WrestleMania there.
Didn't they have a show there?
They had Backlash.
right, the one with
And
Bad
it's
Bunny
not-
against
but
Priest.
You are
Oh,
giving
yeah.
us the most boring crowd. This is like North Korea and WCW. But Jesus
I don't know that.
Christ.
I know your analogy. I don't know.
I
that
have
any-
a list
well, look,
of
here's the thing.
names.
The North Koreans didn't even understand what they were watching. I mean, at least the Saudis. Look,
At least some of them know.
at least they
watch it.
seem to like. No, I agree. Look.
I have a list of cities that would be a better WrestleMania
Oh my
than
God,
Riyadh.
we could
London,
go on all day.
Paris.
Paris, Tokyo, America, Scotland, Mexico.
Canada.
Those are just a couple. Canada. I
Was
take
that
a
Joe
Toronto
Henry's theme
WrestleMania.
song?
No.
I take Toronto WrestleMania. I
They've
take
had
a
it there
Philadelphia
before.
WrestleMania.
They've had it there
I take a
before.
Puerto Rico WrestleMania. This is for you to say what?
No. They,
What?
I,
mean,
take
look,
a Puerto Rico WrestleMania.
What?
I take a Scotland WrestleMania.
What?
I take a
Wait,
Japan.
Are they doing one in Texas?
Tokyo. You would do it in Tokyo?
I would take
Yeah.
a Tokyo
well, at least they love
WrestleMania.
wrestling there.
That'd be dope.
They would sell out. They would probably sell out the Tokyo Dome.
What else? No, I have one more. I would take Australia. All these cities would be so much better. But nobody is going to outbid Las Vegas
no.
or Saudi
No,
Arabia.
yeah, I mean-
So I feel like if this is like the new norm, the only two cities that are going to be able to get a WrestleMania, the biggest wrestling event of the year,
Indeed.
is going to be either Las Vegas or Saudi Arabia.
You-
Nobody
I
else
hadn't-
is gonna get any.
I hadn't thought about it, but look,
And that's leaving opportunities like
That-
very good wrestling cities.
that
gone.
leads into some look. It based on what has gone on in that company
It's been going
over the last couple months. Any pretense that they actually care about their fans, it should be gone. Other than getting as much money out of them as they possibly can, is gone. Let's just go over this for a few things, okay? So they struck their deal now. They're leaving Peacock. Actually, I think they're already off Peacock.
Yeah.
already.
And they're going over to this ESPN streaming service.
Yes,
So
Plus.
now, please correct me if I'm wrong about this, but if you like WWE
Yeah.
and you want to watch their programming, you need to have Netflix.
Yep.
You need to have a regular
Cable.
or streaming service to get the USA
TV.
Network
YouTube TV.
or UTV or something like that. Something where you can get SmackDown's on USA, right?
Yeah, we can get.
And now you're going to need the ESPN streaming service. That's the first thing.
Where's
Then-
what's NXT on?
Oh yeah, NXT was also on one of the
CW, right?
CW, yeah. So you need a streaming
And
service, right?
NXT is actually the best show right now, honestly.
So you need at
You
least.
watch NXT.
So you need
I
at
can
least
hear what's
those
happening.
three.
What the hell is
You
it?
need at least those three things in order to watch their shows. Now,
What is that, Twix?
there was a clip. I don't know if you've seen this. There was a clip that made its way onto TikTok.
Are you on TikTok?
You on the
So
streets?
You want to
at
you want to talk
the-
ticks?
I guess it was at the opening of the Wyatt's haunted house at whatever theme park that is, at Universal. Somebody, I don't want to say confronted, but addressed Nick Khan
Where?
at the opening of the haunted house
I mean, it makes
and
sense.
said something effective. Nick,
Why?
these ticket prices are kind of crazy. And Nick didn't really have an answer. And I got news for everybody. That situation is not changing because I believe his name is Mark Shapiro, the COO of TKO, was at this conference, I believe it was held by Goldman Sachs, and was again saying that they're not where they want to be in terms of the aggressiveness of their ticket pricing. Let me ask you two something. If you know this, you probably don't. I looked it up.
I know a lot of stuff.
What would you guess? There are some tickets left for WrestlePalooza, which I believe is in Indianapolis.
Yes.
There are some tickets left
Wait, why don't they do it in California?
at the top of that. I mean, they're the cheap seats, quote unquote.
400.
Okay.
No, wait, 112, 120, 120.
You're a little under. Just a
110.
No, you were a little low.
150.
130.
The face value of that ticket, I believe, is $161. So
At
for
the top of the stadium?
it's an arena, but yeah. So for the three of us to see that show, once you include the fees, would be like $500.
Okay, plus food.
And that's before we park
Food,
or buy a
merch,
snack.
Hotel.
I mean,
plane
come
ride,
on. Come on.
Any other wrestling event that's happening during that time. Like, they do meet and greets and stuff.
Right.
And listen,
Now, but then,
WrestleMania 40, let's talk about this. The average ticket in the low area was like $300.
well, that's WrestleMania. You can at least,
for the lower bowl.
yeah.
Not the all the way tippy top. That was like $45.
Right.
That is not adding up. Just in 2 years, you've gone up $100
Yep.
in things because the
So that's a
quality
30
has not
so that's
gotten better.
So it's a 33.33%.
Yeah.
That's a 33.33% upgrade.
And then the fine.
It went from 45 to 130.
So about $100.
Now,
Yeah.
as the final,
and the nail in the coffin.
to all of their fans who are their most loyal, dedicated people, the people that will get on airplanes and travel to see
I
WrestleMania,
wonder how Green Shirt Guy feels about this.
Oh, he's
have fun in Riyadh. Good luck finding a beer,
I wonder if Green Shirt Guy's gonna be there.
and I assume that their female fans will be staying home But
Or as Jay calls it, Riyadh.
the number,
I
look,
call it.
but at the
I
same
call it
look,
Riyadh.
the number that has been thrown around
Oh, wait. How many women do you think are going to be on that show?
3 billion. That was
on the show.
Yeah.
2.
There will be women on the show. They will be covered from chin to feet, but there will be women on that show.
How many? Like 3? I'm going to guess.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm
would
gonna
think
guess
it'll
like
be.
2 or 3.
I would think it'll. I don't think it's going to change the card. Well, actually, it is, but I'm going to get into that in a minute.
Because Sami Zayn's not going.
No,
Okay,
the last
no,
time
no,
he has
okay.
been.
Sorry, is Kevin?
Yeah, Zayn actually has appeared on one of their. Because
Okay,
they did a,
what's the chance that they bring back Jinder Mahal?
No.
Don't hinder Jinder.
But
What's
look,
the chance they bring him back?
the number that's
Great
been
Khali.
the number that's been thrown
3
around
billion.
as far as their payoff for this is $100 million. Now, apparently there is.
I
this is
thought
what
it was like
there's
3
some-
billion.
There is some degree of flexibility on this because the Saudis
Oh my
have
God.
made it very clear that they want Dwayne on that show, which gives Dwayne the ability to hold them up for as much payout as he wants. But apparently, the final number is going to depend on
If they can get
Dwayne wrestling on that show.
Could you imagine the
But the
outrage?
number-
Wait, could you imagine the outrage that Dwayne is on that show? That he shows
Dwayne-
up in Riyadh?
Dwayne's going to be on that show if he's able to be. I mean, look,
I don't know. He's an Oscar. He's meant to be an Oscar.
Yeah, that's true. The word on his performance on this in the Smashing Machine is actually quite good.
15 minutes standing mansion.
Yeah, I'm actually, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, if
Imagine
this
the
is
outrage if
this
he
may
shows
be
up in
like
Saudi
maybe-
He
Arabia.
doesn't show up
Look,
at WrestleMania
if he-
41, but he's going to show up at WrestleMania
Look, if
43
he-
in Riyadh.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
mean,
about
this
the
is
money.
And by the way, let me make another prediction right now based on what's being reported. What Meltzer
We're
is
getting
saying,
Austin back.
you read my
Yeah.
mind, is that the Saudis
Rockin'
want
Austin.
this to be the most loaded with stars show that they've ever done.
Rockin' Austin one more time,
And
baby.
in that world, that means you bring back old people.
Rock,
So I'm gonna
Austin,
predict
Shawn
it-
Michaels,
I'm
The
gonna
Undertaker,
predict it right-
Triple H.
This is going to be on tape now. I'm going to predict it right now. In the middle of his retirement tour, John Cena is wrestling on that show.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They're going to throw so much money at him, it's going to be impossible for him to say no. Unless something happens to him physically, which I'm not rooting for. If he's physically able to do, I mean, to me, like they're going to throw so much money at these people. I mean, at the time of this show, Steve Austin is going to be 62 years old. He's not working a match, but will he be involved? Probably.
Yes.
No, I'm saying he's
He's
getting.
coming for the scene.
Everything.
No, I'm
but
saying
they
he's
want
wrestling.
Dwayne on that. The Saudis want Dwayne on that show. So
I
the
thi-
price, in the end, the prices are going to depend. But
Wait,
the
let's,
but for $100 million, guess what? Loyal fans, buy or go to Riyadh and have a great time.
This is
Terrible.
gonna be I'm just gonna say it's the worst and yet also like most
Expensive.
like biggest WrestleMania, and it's gonna be also the worst WrestleMania.
Well,
Because let's
It's
talk.
gonna be, it's gonna be sick.
We're gonna get
It's not
Rockin'.
gonna be
We're getting
good.
Rockin' Austin part.
No,
3.
you're not.
You're not
That-
getting any work rate matches.
no, that
It's gonna be like pop, 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 pop.
right. Well, that's what they are now. They basically said they're about moments. That's what they basically
Not
said as
long-term
much.
It's
storytelling.
They're
not
not
about
moments.
wrestling.
You know?
It's not about wrestling. It's about, is it cheap? No, it's actually the opposite of cheap.
It's about,
It's
you
a
know-
money-grabbing company.
right.
Well,
right.
they got. Listen,
The-
I understand
You
like
know.
one point of the like one of the pops, which was the return of AJ Lee.
Right.
Because that served
Right.
the
Well,
purpose.
yeah, that's true.
And
I
also
mean,
AJ Lee.
right. You got
Back
AJ
to
back. You're getting.
She's-
This is what they do now. But they're good. You can only go to that well so many times. They brought AJ Lee back.
They brought back Brock
Lesnar's back again.
But the people that are like, like getting popped, but like Triple H didn't have their hand on the trigger, are getting buried. Like, look what happened to LA Knight. He said, and I'm quoting him, "Good things come to those who wait."
Well, I think
look
he's
what
waited long
happened
enough.
to LA Knight. Karrion
Didn't
Cross.
he like work his ass off in TNA?
Yeah, Karrion Cross. There was literally a video of people chanting in like a random parking lot, "Cross, we want Cross, we want Cross." He got released because his
Didn't
contract
Damian
didn't
Priest
have
get buried?
because his contract didn't have
what he's
Scarlet
doing.
in it. But these people
Jey
that are
Uso.
like naturally getting over with the audience.
Jey Uso.
No, that
He lost
was
his
not
title.
natural.
All right. At least.
No, I'm not done.
Oh, I'm sorry, go.
But Triple H didn't have the hand on the trigger, so they didn't know what was gonna happen. So they just bury him down. But we're gonna make it fair. We're gonna give him a SummerSlam match. We get beat down, and then if with LA Knight, he's gonna get world title shots and lose every single time.
He's very clear where he's slotted in that company. All right, at least I'll say one good thing about that. At least after what they tried with WrestlePalooza, apparently there are no plans, at least for the rest of the year. Not that's a long time. For any more counter programming. I am curious about one thing. I see producer.
they're not.
Hold on, producer Roman. I see you have your laptop out. I'm just curious about something. Could you tell me what time WrestlePalooza starts on television?
Yeah,
Wait, what is WrestlePalooza?
The WW their show that's on the same day as All Out.
Oh.
But
I am
so-
going somewhere. I am going somewhere with this, but I'm curious as to
Even
what
did
time.
You see what Brian Danielson talked about this?
6:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh, so
all
they're
right.
gonna drown it out. Yeah,
So TK.
F him
I
up.
asked because TK moved the start time of All Out to 3:00.
I'm gonna say TK F him up.
So I was wondering, like, how is he gonna have to do what he did with All In and make that show extra long
Just to screw
to
up.
bleed into WrestlePalooza? But if they're going at if it's 6:30, maybe you won't have to. Because
No,
I mean,
no, I want it.
We
I
don't.
want it to happen.
How long was All Out last
We
year?
don't need All Out to be a 5. All In's their biggest show of the year. They don't need All Out to be a 5
No, we're seeing Sting
hours
come
plus
back.
show.
That's what's gonna happen. We're seeing Sting come back, and then Karrion Kross.
No,
is gonna
I don't-
show up
I don't think-
saying F the WWE.
I don't. Sting is coming back to what? Wrestle?
Yep. mhm.
Where?
But AEW.
What is
that's
Finn
gonna happen.
Balor doing now
No.
in WWE?
Oh, he's has
Okay.
a puppet.
I have one
He has a
other.
puppet.
I have one other.
Oh, wait. I have some other points about what WWE ruined. Let me just write this.
Wow.
Finn
I
Balor,
think you could write a book. on
Blake
Yeah,
Mon-
you could
Finn
do
Balor, Blake Monroe, because that was like a weird thing she did on
Yeah,
NXT.
that was bad.
That was weird.
That was bad. They turned her into like that got spooky. That was really not good.
Did she get released already?
No,
No.
but they did this video about her. I guess she's having a match soon with Jordan Grace, and it got spooky. It's like bad. It was bad.
That's not- Blake,
anything
that's
else you
not
want to
good.
criticize them for? Because you could go on for a while on this one.
Everything. What they
Everything.
did with Karrion Kross, what they've done for their
Please.
business with
In-
Saudi Arabia.
look, In the end, this could be a
But
real.
instead, we're getting back Tyler Breeze, so it's a win for me, isn't it? Yeah.
Well,
Big time.
Isn't it a big
Now-
time win?
Huge.
We're getting
Huge.
Fandango back. That's what's gonna happen.
on
Did he already come back?
another
Yeah.
note,
It's JDC now, but where they can change that.
Oh,
Saudi
JC
Arabia.
Mateo. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
It's so bad.
Oh yeah, they ruined.
The names are
Jeff Cobb,
so
yeah,
bad.
Their name, yeah, I've talked about that
They
before.
ruined
Their
Jeff
names are
Cobb.
bad.
Where did they get Mateo from though? Is that his real name?
No, but let's continue on with whatever.
Okay,
no,
I have one
classified
other-
Wait, is
I
his
have
real
one
name
other
Jeff
topic.
Corn Cobb?
I have one other
It should
topic.
be.
You know, I mean,
Oh, I think I should be in the business of naming wrestlers.
oh, you want to give names?
Yes.
Okay.
Like Jeff Corn on the Cob.
Jeff Cobb.
Mm-hmm.
We got to talk about Ric Flair for a second.
Oh
Woo.
God, what is he?
What
is
does
he?
he do now?
Is he
Rick-
back at the pizza
you
place?
know, look,
Is he back at the pizza place?
I love Rick,
What did he do?
Oh God.
but he says some stuff
Oh,
no.
God.
on his social
Have
media.
you met Rick before, or did Woody meet?
Me and Woody.
And you know, look,
Was he-
it's
was
clear
he
that
all there.
Rick, and it's always been this way, and I don't blame him. Like
That's not a gimmick.
Rick loves
Famous
interaction with famous people
people. Oh, Rick is
in the mainstream world.
Oh my God, is he with the Costco guys? I swear
no,
to God.
no.
Oh.
That was sick.
And
That'd be
those,
amazing.
and to
Him
those
and the
who,
Rizzler?
and to
Is he
those
with- is he
who
with Vex Bolts?
acknowledge him,
Him and Vex.
he's
Bolts
going
would
to
be
return the
insane.
favor. Like for example, he grew up in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I believe he actually spent a brief amount of time at the University of Minnesota,
Minnesota.
A.
and then he lived most of his life in North Carolina.
Oh.
But yet, presumably because he had some kind of relationship with Jim Harbaugh, now he's like a big Michigan fan. So, but I have to mention this. So, on his social media this week,
Can't wait for this.
we're going to play a game.
What did Ric Flair?
He said the
What
following.
did he say this time?
He said the following on his social media. He said, blank, and we'll let you guess who blank is. Wherever you are, You continue to be the biggest star in the history of music, in my personal opinion. Go.
Morgan Wallen.
No.
Jelly Roll.
No.
50 Cent.
No.
Snoop Dogg.
No.
Nicki Minaj.
No. Can I give you a hint?
Yeah.
No, Lotto.
You're really close with Jelly Roll.
Oh, Teddy
Glorilla.
Swims.
No.
Oh,
Glorilla.
He's
Really close with Jelly Roll, and he's like Glorilla.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Ice
No.
Spice.
Just because Jelly
How is Ice
Roll
Spice
sounds like
close to
Glorilla.
Jelly Roll?
Travis Scott.
Jelly Roll.
Travis Scott.
Just keep saying Jelly Roll.
I said wrestling.
Oh, wait, can I just digress for a
Ashok
second?
Speed.
MDK.
KSI.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Exactly. Close to
No,
Jelly Roll.
I'm going to digress for a
wait,
second.
wait,
Why
wait,
do you keep
Let me
going?
keep thinking.
While we're on the topic,
Kendrick
someday-
Lamar.
Kanye West.
I look forward to someday finding
Close
out
to Jelly.
what the real story is. But as far as what happened with the jabroni Travis Scott and WWE.
Kanye West.
Clearly that relationship went south. Paulie Heyman said as much in an interview, which was a big part of this ridiculous
Oh, Roman,
failed
watching
John
Mafia
Cena
song?
heel turn
Are you watching
that they
Mafia
just
song?
decided to scrap. But I hope that someday that story comes out. Okay, you're close with Jelly Roll. In
Tiffany
fact, I think
Haddish.
you're so close
Yeah.
that I believe that they toured together.
Oh, Post Malone.
There it is. The biggest star in the history of music in Ric Flair's mind is not the Beatles or Elvis Presley or Taylor Swift. Post Malone. No, it gets better.
How many Post Malone
maybe
songs do you
right
think this?
now, but
How many Post Malone songs do you think that man could
No,
name?
it gets better. No, wait, it gets better. He then said, quote, I couldn't make this up. You are Kid Rock personified.
What is that?
Wow.
Rick, listen to me, buddy.
Brother, this
Rick,
guy
listen. Listen,
You're on
Rick,
the internet
Rick,
so much,
I
dude.
love you, but let me explain this. Kid Rock personified is Kid Rock. What are you talking about?
He's kinda.
Rick's the geek of the week, and I can't believe I just said this. What
Wait, what
on
is Kid
earth
Rock?
is this man talking
Okay,
about?
what is Kid Rock?
Also, these days, it's not really a compliment.
Post
not-
Malone
What?
is Kid Rock personified.
What is
Wrong.
Kid Rock?
Oh my God.
He's
No
a
clue.
musician. Play him one of his songs. Let's play some Kid Rock songs.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
I
gonna
need
be our
to-
outro
I
music
mean,
today.
This
Is
is
Kid
a
Rock.
real-
The biggest star in the history of music is Post Malone.
Wait,
Is
hold
he
on.
a big star? Sure.
Wait, hold on. I want
Is
to
he the
Kid Rock
Beatles or
song.
Elvis or Taylor Swift? No.
Kendrick
Okay.
Lamar.
He's not even Kendrick Lamar
This is okay.
Kendrick
or,
Lemons.
or Beyonce.
Kendrick Lamar.
This is a Kid Rock classic.
Okay.
Okay.
Kid, or Kid Cudi.
Is this one person or a band?
It's one person.
Oh, guy with a band.
Are we
It's
gonna-
a guy with
Are we
it.
gonna get copyrighted for this?
He did one of the Undertaker songs. Yeah, he did the
Oh,
American
did he
Badass
just
song for
roll?
the Undertaker. Kid Rock. Yeah.
Oh, he did Rollin'?
Oh, but Limp Bizkit performed when.
No. Limp Bizkit did Rollin' that he used,
Yes, yeah.
but then Kid Rock did an American Badass song that he also used during that incarnation. We're playing Kid Rock on this show, everybody. I do not endorse this, but it is what it
This
is.
is weird.
What's wrong
This
with
has been
Kid
a
Rock?
very weird week for me
What
with
is
the
Kid Rock?
aliens.
It's a
Okay, I think I know. What am I listening to?
Kid Rock.
This guy looks.
This is horrible.
Because Kid Rock personified is Kid Rock. Okay.
Yeah, this is nothing
is
like
nothing-
Post Malone.
It's not.
This is a banger. When
This?
Okay.
It's been a weird week for me, especially with the aliens
Let's-
coming.
Hey, damn
All right.
aliens. Are we gonna get into the aliens
Yeah,
now?
let's talk about the aliens.
Please. I'd love to start talking about them
Oh
aliens.
my God. You want to talk about them aliens?
Yes.
All right. Now we're into
You
like
don't know-
Brian Alvarez after
Oh,
dark
wait,
territory,
okay.
but go ahead.
So basically, there was like a military drone
Over the Sea of
over
Yemen.
the Sea of Yemen, and there was an unidentified object, and someone decided to shoot a Hellfire missile at it, and the missile bounced off of the mysterious object, broke into 3 parts of light, flew around, came back together, and kept flying.
Yeah, no, look,
Yeah,
I'm not telling you.
I just want to know
And
who
it brought
just.
to Congress, so.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
this-
just wanna know
this
who
is a real
decided-
thing.
Who thought it was a good idea to shoot
From CBS.
a
Yeah, this is-
Hellfire missile at an unidentified object in the sky?
Yeah,
Because that's
this did
obviously
really
what we do
happen.
in
About
our
to
first
see them
impression of the
aliens.
aliens. With the first impression of the aliens, that's what we want to do, of course.
You want
We want to shoot hellfire missiles at them.
Right.
That are used to explode tanks.
No, but
Indeed.
and it just bounced off.
Yeah. How does it just bounce off?
That's what this person seems to think happened.
Yeah.
I'm watching the clip.
I
So
mean,
there's some aliens.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
they found the clear sign of life on Mars.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. We are still
Yeah.
an AEW
Those
show
are them aliens.
at heart. So
That's-
why don't we talk about Dynamite?
That's the weekly report with Max Gilman.
Okay, let's talk about Dynamite.
That's not even the biggest news story this week.
Okay.
Mafia's on.
The show opened with a really long segment, but that's okay because it was really good because you got Hangman against Josh Alexander.
Okay.
Thought this match was excellent.
Josh Alexander's very good.
Josh Alexander's really good. This
bald.
was
I
really
like
hard
him.
hitting. Hopefully, no. At one point,
He's too bald. He needs to grow
Hangman
hair.
gave Alexander like an exploder on the floor. It looked like he dropped him right on his head. That was a little scary. Hangman ended up pinning him with the buckshot. This was excellent.
I don't like Alexander because he's bald. Grow hair. It's kinda
Out
hard,
comes
you know?
Kyle Fletcher in his suit and shoes with no socks.
Well, I mean, like, it's
They really did not.
The
they really-
crowd at the former ECW arena was all over him for this.
Yeah, they really did not let him go about his socks.
They cut their promos, so the main event for All Out is going to be Hangman versus Kyle Fletcher.
Not the original plan, though.
The original plan, you want to talk about a guy, meanwhile, we've actually seen this happen twice in recent years with AEW because it happened with Bandito, if you remember. Wardlow, after having been away all that
Oh
time,
my God.
2 years.
when he came out at, what was that, at Forbidden Door?
Look, how long was Pepsi?
Was that Forbidden Door? When he came out at Forbidden Door,
Because this was a little bit after Pepsi Phil.
he tore his pec. So he's out again. And apparently
For
was
how
going,
long?
we don't know, but apparently the plan was that he was going to get a world title shot at All Out, which I thankfully doesn't make any sense, but
Just came
At
back
least-
and started being up Swerve, so.
I will also say this. To me, based on what we've seen, the sky is the limit for Kyle Fletcher at 26 years old. That he has gone up leaps and bounds from a guy who was just in a tag team with Mark Davis. Like he's a real. I mean, in my mind, like he's at a time when they need main eventers. The real issue's on the babyface side.
Well, because now Swerve.
You got no Swerve.
Ospreay.
You got no Ospreay.
Kenny's God knows where.
And you got no Omega right now. So you're going to have All Out. All Out's going to be a challenge because you got no Swerve, no Ospreay for a long time, and no
Thank
Omega.
God.
But when he comes back.
But again, now that main event's made, and
Darby,
Hangman
though.
challenged Fletcher to leave Don and the crew in the back, and Fletcher seemed to agree. Then we get Mercedes and Emi Sakura against Riho and Alex Windsor. Here's a question. Why is Mercedes teaming with a woman who has never won a match on AEW television?
No, well, she had her gang of people, and
Like-
then they're just gone.
So that did not change.
No, because it was Riho's mentor.
Right,
She
but
trained
still,
Riho.
right, but like Mercedes, who is a huge
Mercedes
star,
Moné.
should not be teaming with Emi Sakura, who has never won a match on AEW television. And guess what? That streak continued because Rio tapped her out with a half crab. This
That
was
was a
not
half
great.
crab.
Like a half Boston crab with one leg.
That's
They go to the back with Renee and Ricochet and the Gates of Agony. He is having a match with Shelton Benjamin, and Shelton. He challenges Shelton to leave Bob and
Benjamin
MVP in the
Shelton?
back, and then he'll leave his crew in the back, and they'll just have their match. We get a video package for Christian and Copeland against FTR at All Out, and then out comes FTR and Stokely. This got a little scary. Agreed?
Mm-hmm.
Because Stokely cuts his promo about I'm not going to use the word, but about that thing that people make fun of him for not getting.
Hose.
I knew it. He just can't help himself.
Is he getting censored for this?
Then Dax Harwood.
Well, I'm not gonna. What? I can't-
Dax
Okay,
Harwood
never mind.
starts challenging the fans to fight. This is not a good idea,
yeah, is this
especially
when
in the
Pedro got in
ECW
it?
arena.
Is this when him and Pedro were
That was
trying to
last
fight?
week. Him and Pedro
Oh,
tried to
okay.
fight.
He got out of the ring. He starts getting in people's faces. This is a bad idea. I am yelling at the television, where is Cheesecake? Finally, him and the other guy were there to make sure nobody got any ideas. Then somehow Dax knocks down a cameraman, and they start going after the production crew. Like,
Oh, and then
yeah, do not.
no,
and,
that's not it. Can I say the rest? The Ring of Honor locker room came out, including Roman, your boy Jordan Oliver.
Oh, that's
and for
right.
his troubles, he got dropped on his head.
was that this week, or was that was on a previous
That
show?
I
was
thought
last
it was
week, I
this
think.
week.
No, this week was just they beat up all the camera people. The Jordan Oliver thing, I think, was
I thought
in
it was
a
this
previous
week.
week. No.
Oh, right, because you wrestled Shibata this week.
So, this was a little scary. They go to the back again with the Hurt Syndicate. Shelton says that Bob and MVP should stay in the back. So they have their match, which I thought was pretty good. Bob, I thought, Shelton and Ricochet had a pretty good match. Shelton ragdolled him a lot.
Well, I mean, like when you have Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, Shelton
And-
ragdolled him a
Well,
lot.
it's Ricochet and Shelton
How big is
Benjamin.
Ricochet?
Small.
He looks
He's
like a small.
Not as big as Shelton.
Shelton's pretty big.
And so at the end, Ricochet, he got a hold of his scissors. Shelton grabbed them, hit Ricochet with the lariat, and then he gets the scissors. The ECW chants start,
Easy.
but then Shelton breaks the scissors in two, and people booed. The ECW arena, everybody. Then, of course, as you would have expected, the Gates of Agony hit the ring, even though he said they wouldn't. Toliano, who has,
Lost
a tremendous amount of weight,
He looks great. I don't know, how old is he?
headbutts Shelton behind the rest back. Ricochet rolls him up and pins him. Bob and MVP run down. The brawl breaks out. So this was, I thought, a win.
You think we're gonna get the trios match?
We're gonna get the trios match it all out.
Good.
Now.
Markel Vontavious Porter's
Now.
gonna wrestle.
Now we have to talk about the highlight of this show.
Wait, can you say that again?
Now we have to talk about the highlight of the show. In a Philadelphia street fight, Sky Blue against our AEW Women's World Champion, Tony Storm.
Okay. I want to know something. What is the difference
I'm
between
gonna-
a
I'm
Chicago
gonna make
street
it- I'm
fight
gonna
and
make
then
it-
a New Jersey street fight and then a Philadelphia street fight and a Texas street fight? It's all the same.
I'm gonna say
It's just the name that's different. Why?
I am running out of ways to heap praise upon Tony Storm. I might even go so far as to say that she is now my favorite women wrestler of all time.
Who
This
was that
was
before?
essentially a one-woman tribute show to ECW. She came out with the weapons, including a Singapore cane signed by the Sandman.
She was dressed like the Sandman.
She was kind of dressed like the Sandman. She was not in her usual timeless garb. The brawl starts. She also later in the match got like a small like street sign and began to play it like a guitar in memory of New Jack. Oh my God, Tony Storm.
Also, later,
Now, wait. Oh no. Wait. Here's something I've never seen before, and I'm going to tell you to be
What?
very careful in how you respond to what I'm about to say.
What?
You understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
Let's be very careful in your language.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The staple gun gets into the ring.
Oh, I already read this.
Sky Blue gets the staple gun, and I'm going to be very delicate in my words. I have never seen this
Yeah,
in
I
my
feel like what
40s.
you're gonna say is worse.
In
than-
my 40-some years as a wrestling fan, I have never seen anything
I
like
think
this.
like someone else should say this besides
She
you.
proceeds to staple Tony Storm in every private area of her body.
Well, that came out
That
terrible. Well,
sounds-
we're gonna edit
I
this
don't know
out.
how to
Yeah,
say
I
that
feel
any
like
more
you should be
delicately.
Yeah, I think that should be edited
I
out.
do
think
not-
That should gonna,
that is-
I can
I-
say this. I think
I-
I can say it better.
I do not have any more delicate words than that for what occurred. My God.
I feel like
Yeah, I feel like there was a much better way you could have said
I
that.
think
Really?
Tony Storm.
How?
No, I don't
Yes.
think. I don't. If we want to get Tony Storm on the show, I think that's the opposite of how we want to say
Well,
yeah,
that.
but
I
that's-
feel like there was a
isn't that
much
the
better way
point?
you could have said that.
That I cannot speak on this show like Tony Storm does.
No, I no, but I feel like that. No.
I know you could have said you thought
How? Tell me how.
anything.
Okay, let me do it.
No, I'm wait.
She let me read. Let me be you. She proceeded to Sky Blue got the staple gun and proceeded to staple her private parts. There we go. That is much easier.
All of the no-no squares.
That's basically what I said.
What he said was funny.
Okay,
Oh
fine.
my God. All right. No, but there's more.
Oh god.
We've really gone downhill.
After
haven't
the break, Tony revealed a table covered in mousetraps,
Ooh, that's nice.
and somehow also under the cover was cheese.
What?
Fans see the cheese. They start chanting for the cheese. She gave a piece of cheese to Excalibur, which he actually ate.
I look like just plain American cheese to me. I mean, like, it's not that crazy.
Tony put Sky Blue's hand in the mousetrap. Later on, Sky powerbombed poor Tony off the apron onto the table of mousetraps, which did not break. No
I am
fun
the table.
at all.
I am the table.
Later on, Tony attacked Sky with an electric fly swatter. Taz said we didn't have that in 1998, which is true. Sky powerbombs her on a trash can for 2. She tried Code Blue. Tony avoids it. Hits Sky with a chair. Puts a sign on her face in the corner. Hits the hip attack. Storm Zero on a chair for the pin. My God, Tony Storm. I
It's
don't
amazing.
even. The Triangle of Madness hits the ring to attack Tony afterwards. Statlander runs down. She gets beat up. Then Jamie Hayter runs down for the save. She accidentally clothesline Stat. Tekla hits Tony with the spear, so that sets up their match at All In. It's a 4-way for the women's title with Tony, Tekla, Stat, and Hayter. That should be good. For more wackiness, we go backstage with Renee and Willow Nightingale. She starts saying how, she tries her best to stand up for good, but, she still has not had her singles match with Marina Shafir. I mean, I guess they're going to get to that eventually. Out comes Harley Cameron
The guitar.
with her guitar and her face painted up like a cat.
No, that's like the new thing now. She's always painting like a cat.
She then starts singing a song about how Willow needs to join her and Chris Statlander, and that if she did, Harley would then paint her face up like a cat. Willow said that's not going to happen. She told Harley she needs to watch her back, and then the segment ends with Harley and Renee singing a song about painting up their faces like cats.
That's nice.
Harley Cameron is also something else. The main event was a 10-man tag for $500,000.
No, wait, before the show, we had a video package of the Young Bucks
Oh, right. Go ahead.
who were in catering. Who, the Dark Order did not want to sit next to
the
them.
Dark Order was bad. had a
And then
Dark
we
Order
saw
sighting.
the return of Brandon Cutler.
We did.
I wanted to bring back whatever the guy's name was. What was his name? Oh my God. Michael Nakazawa in his baby oil.
Oh, that's true. We didn't see Michael Nakazawa or the baby oil or in his producer outfit.
But we didn't. But even Brandon Cutler said no to the Young Bucks.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in ages.
And then John Moxley came out, scared everybody away in catering, and then said if they win, they get to keep the $500,000 all to themselves.
Yeah, they could split the money. So there was a 10-man with the Young Bucks and Claudio, Yuta, and Moxley against Bandito, Brody King, and the Ops.
Yops.
This was
the
fine. I don't think it
Ops
was
are
anything
lacking.
special, but this was fine. The most notable thing about it, and I don't think we've ever seen this.
Sam, the Yops are lacking.
I don't think we've ever seen this in all the time we've been watching
Yeah, that's what
AEW.
the private school does to you. Yeah.
For the first time, Claudio Castagnoli actually had trouble giving somebody the giant swing because he could not seem to get Brody King up, and when he finally did, he didn't move him that much. Yeah. So,
Well, like Brody King's a big boy.
Yeah, he is. So,
He's got some good meat
it
on
was
him.
basically what you'd expect. It was fine. In the end, the Young Bucks end up pinning Bandito. I think Nick pinned him while Matt took his feet off the ropes. What was more notable was what happened. Well, first of all, I mean, do we think at All Out we're going to get Brodito against the Young Bucks for the titles?
Yeah.
Yes.
That would make sense. So after the match, after they grabbed the bag of money, they brawled to the back. The Young Bucks brawled to the back with King and Bandito. Then the Death Riders get the advantage on the Ops. That beatdown starts. Out to make the save comes Darby. Because at All Out it's going to be him and Moxley in a casket match. Actually, they call it a coffin match.
It's a coffin match.
So the ring clears. It's just him and Moxley, and that brawl starts. Then somebody with a black hooded sweatshirt with the hood up over their face jumps in the ring, decks Darby. They didn't waste any time with this. They reveal themselves to be Daniel Garcia.
Boo!
So he has now joined the Death Riders. Somehow this got totally messed up the first time they tried it, so they had to do it a second time. He ended up stomping Darby's face into a chair. The first time it just got, I don't know what happened, but they did it again. So now Garcia is with the Death Riders. That's how the show ended. I thought this was, I mean, the Tony thing was really good. Alexander and Hangman was really good. You know, there was some weirdness, but overall good show. And, you know, we're moving, you know, as we get ready for All Out. But again, I feel like All Out's going to be a challenge. Because you have no Omega that we know of. We have no Ospreay for sure. And no Swerve. Oh, no, wait. Now, one more thing, speaking of weirdness, that they announced, and I didn't really explain this.
Okada against Michael Oko.
Yeah. So they're doing 3 matches to set up a 3-way at the pay-per-view for the unified title.
And oh my God.
But Okada is in one of the matches.
Well, I think he might lose to Michael Oko.
So is that a title match with him against Oko? Because it's tonight. Is that on Collision tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Okada against Michael Oko, who maybe they'll actually sign if he wants to come to America.
Please, or he
But,
can do
like,
the
is
insane
that a title match?
Windsor Ospreay
Because if
schedule.
Okada loses, like, what happens?
Michael Oko wins.
Yeah, so so that was weird. But overall, I mean, but All Out's going to be a little bit of a challenge because number one, you're on a Saturday afternoon up against college football,
What game?
and you know.
AJ Lee's return to wrestling.
You have, you know,
Brock Lesnar.
You have
coming back to
WrestlePalooza later.
wrestling.
Not that I'm eager to see.
Is John Cena
against-
on the show? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
John
Tim
Cena
against Brock is the main
I'm
event.
forgetting. I thought it was him against R-Truth.
Wait. Hold on. Isn't wait? Did y'all know that the Logan Paul match got 4.5 stars?
The one with him against Cena.
Yes.
At
Also,
Paris? Was that in Paris?
Yeah, it was in
yeah,
Paris.
but
Paris.
I don't know if this is fake, but isn't John Cena's last match coming on Saturday night's main event?
Yes, that's what they said.
Yeah.
It's got to be Kurt Angle.
But again, as I've already predicted,
It should be.
we'll
He's
see if
gonna-
that's really his last match.
He's gonna slap him
come
again, and we're gonna
April
hear
of
some.
2027.
He's gonna slap Kurt Angle again, and we're gonna hear ruthless aggression.
Why would it be Kurt Angle?
Kurt
Ruthless
Angle.
aggression.
It started, and it's gonna end
But
him.
it's like
As it gets close, I'll tell you, as it gets closer,
We'll see
you know,
if it's Kurt.
we'll do maybe at some point we'll do an early prediction show. Like get way out in front of this. Like, how many retired stars are they going to put on that
Yes.
show?
Too many.
Maybe but that's what they've said. Anything else?
No.
All right.
We already talked about the aliens, so.
we talked about the aliens.
We talked about how we're the
We
lone
talked about
survivor of the
we talked
Suplex
about
Network.
Post
But
Malone.
wait, let's talk about that. We are the lone survivor now of the
We
Suplex
talked about
Network.
being the winner of the Survivor Series of podcasts.
They're
Well,
all
not
gone.
yet, unless if something else happens.
The
Then we'll
aliens-
put them in the ground again.
Life on Mars. This has been a wide-ranging show, everybody. All right, hopefully. I mean, the schedule's a little wonky next week, but hopefully we're going to be able to do an all-out review show. We'll have to speak with Roman that, but again, thank you all for being with us. Thank you all for being patient with us during our hiatus, and we will see you next time on another episode of Grappling with the Gilmans. That's a wrap.
Peace.